This tension got you frustrated, oh yeah. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. Anything you want to know, let me know, make I let you know. Cause if you don't want, you never know. And I don't want it to be like something I'll never show you. One thing or two, among all the things that I fit to do. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. This tension got you frustrated, oh yeah.
Celebration is already in the air, and as we normally do on a social diary program, People and Event, we cannot but serve you Owambes as captured by our crews, who were all out to serve you nothing but the best. So sit down and enjoy our packages today. I am Adebola Oshomoji. I'll be right back. The people of Ibeshe in Jewa North local government have cause to celebrate before the end of the year 2024 as they converged to identify the role of their forebearers who fought and won so many battles, which today is tagged as Sakonro Day. People and Event crew was there and captured every bit of the festival. Do enjoy it.
Asakon Day, known to the people of Ibeshe, is a small community that later became prominent due to the large deposit of limestone within their community, and the house one of the biggest cement factories in Nigeria. Asakon is their progenitor who fought and rescued them from the oppressors, and this is why this celebration is coming. It was a colorful event laced with rich cultural depth of the people of Ibeshe. Chairman of the occasion, Dr. Babatunde Adeyemo, who is the Chief Executive Officer of Pelican Estate, celebrates with the Ibeshe people as he promised to join in the ongoing development.
While we all celebrate and rejoice together, let us remember the values that have made Ibeshe great, the values of hospitality, hard work, respect for tradition, and commitment to community. Let us continue to uphold these values and pass them down to future generations.
From the Commissioner for Culture and Tourism in Ogun State, who was represented, the chairman of the local government, and other eminent guests who graced the day. It was praises for the royal father for uniting the people of the town and bringing development to strides.
Since he has ascended the throne of his forebears, he has brought about so many initiatives that has been bringing about people of Ibeshe, sons and daughters, both home and abroad, together. Kabiyesi, by God's grace, is doing his bit to ensure that Ibeshe be one of the ancient towns in Yewa land, occupy a rightful place in the history.
I just want to congratulate him that he's going to celebrate more years of Asakaro in good health with prosperity. And I want to encourage him that he should continue with this line, to embrace peace, unity among the people of the Ibeshe community and environment.
Oba Rotimi Oluseyi Mulero appreciates the governor of Ogun State as he uses the medium to call on all sons and daughters of the land to come home and join hands with him to rebuild the town. ìrọ̀lẹ́ yìí mo kí gbogbo ẹ̀yin àlejò tí ẹ bá wa darapọ̀ níbí ní mo kí àwọn representative iléeṣẹ́ Dangote tí wọ́n wà níbí mo dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ yín fún àdúrótì àti support ṣe fún wa mo kí àwọn SIMA mo kí àwọn MTN ó pọ̀ kọ́mítì tí wọ́n ṣe agbátẹrù ètò Ibeshe Asakoro Day
2024 edition. Mo dẹ̀ kí àwọn olóyè mi Agbọ̀nrìnbèṣe council.
Kò sẹ́ni tó lè mọ̀ ní ọkàn. Ìbọn lọ́bàlọ́bà ìbọn lóye.
Congratulations to the people of Ibeshe. A whole day for everyone. Irede Arugudu community became a maker of sort for the celebration of peace, progress and development in the community for the first time. It was a good opportunity to showcase beauty embedded in the diversity within the community.
As a thriving and developing community under Arugudu in Ifo local government area of Ogun State, Irede Arugudu has over the years recorded a good measure of progress and development, with people living together in peace and harmony while welcoming people from other areas who have found the community a good place to live and do business through the activities of the Area Community Development Committee. To celebrate these achievements, work for the continuous progress and development of the people, and initiate more self-help projects, the maiden edition of the Community Day is being celebrated by the Irede Arugudu community, as witnessed by Community Development Association in Arugudu, who came in their large numbers.
Irede is for peace, happiness, love, and harmony. Sha, sha, sha.
With various activities and performances on display, the maiden edition of the Community Day is being used to set a template for the subsequent community days as the people and their guests savour every moment of the occasion. The traditional head of Irede Arugudu community, Chief Akim Arugudu, lauded the initiative of the organizers, enjoining all sons and daughters of the community to show love to one another towards development of the areas. Speaking on the significance of the day, Chairman of Irede Arugudu Area Community Development Committee, Mr. Israel Adeiton, highlights some of the development that have taken place over the years.
I also want to appreciate my formidable and beautiful ESCO. You are indeed a blessing to the community at large. Your hard work made today to come to reality. Thank you so much. You are blessed. Today in the history of Arugudu is a joyful day. So moving forward, we have been able to execute the following projects. Number one, our solar lights. Number two, drainage. Number three, CDC certificate. Number four, unity in our community.
Awards were also presented to deserving members of the Area Community Development Committee for their roles in the development of the community.
And Arugudu is a town with great things and great harmony. Arugudu himself has a hunting expedition, and he came from Abesha compound, Agoko, Abeokuta, Ogun State in Nigeria.
Happy to be honored today. Whom much is given, much is expected. Because
that is why I've been awarded today, and I still continue to, because I know a lot of people in the community expect much of me. Well, I think supporting, and then we should be expecting Arugu community, wonderful community, and I think they should expect more from us.
The joyous mood and happiness radiating in the community were fully expressed with dance and jubilation.
Constant celebration of Efe and Gelede Festival remind and teach the Awori people of the rich past and deepens their connection with their roots. The festival is also a demonstration that feminists are entrenched in the Yoruba society. People and events will capture the mood of the celebration of Igbesa cultural heritage, where people from all walks of life trooped out to witness Efe Igbesa 2024. Enjoy the package.
The 2024 edition of FA Night in the ancient Awori community of Igbesa attracted a mammoth crowd unprecedented in the history of the town.
That a cultural display is the richest culture in the Awori kingdom. Its lyrics are usually done in pure Awori language, which makes it most unique among all.
A night celebration, according to the Oloja Ekun of Igbesa Kingdom, Oba Abdulaziz Akinde, provides an enabling environment for the actualization of physiological needs of the people by serving as an agent of social control and as well a potent social healing and belief.
More or less, is a baby. Is the brainchild of Igbesa land. And like I told you, Igbesa is all over Awori land. We are trying to bring together our history to tell the whole world that the home of Awori is Igbesa land. So from record keeping, from research, then everyone will get to know who Igbesa is. So Efe is predominantly Igbesa baby.
The need for a full appreciation of social relevance of FA Night were actually stressed by some Igbesa indigenes who have come from far and near to celebrate one of their rich cultural heritage.
Efe is an aspect of Gelede which historically has to do with collaborations of the energy, of the feminine energy. And this aspect is one of the most important parts of, it's like a civic movement, and where the people have the opportunity to express themselves in more like a sacred way.
Ẹ̀bẹ̀ tó máa ṣe yìí wọ́n ti ṣe láti 1969. Kì í tètè ṣe ẹ̀fẹ̀ ní ilẹ̀ Ìgbẹ́sà nítorí pé ó dáa títí ṣùgbọ́n ní ewu díẹ̀. This is my first time in actual fact of witnessing any ẹ̀fẹ̀ event in Ìgbẹ́sà. The one that was done in 1984 was hosted by my quarter called Igbe, but I was abroad. My first time in my life to participate and listen and watch Efe. We have been here since early evening, and this is about 1 or 2 o'clock now, and we are still here.
By the time we return back, we will write a report of what we have seen here and take it back to the governor for approval for us to integrate it into our annual calendar, so that governor can be, the ministry can be hosting this event, going forward.
After a whole lot of performance from various musicians, here comes the arrival of Efe into the hands of waiting crowd who have seated for some hours to witness the age-long practice happening in Idomo Igbesa for the first time in close to 60 years. As usual, FA Night, which was the means of communication and corrections of wrong in the society, passed some messages to the crowd and was well grabbed and appreciated by all. The rendition of the second FA, which was assumed to be the mother of them all, brought about some cultural values and was well captured by all the Awori indigenes. The 2024 edition of FA Night, Idomo edition in Ibesa, was witnessed by royal fathers, eminent personalities, community leaders, baales, visitors from far and near.
A good family is always an add-up to socio-economic emancipation and development of an individual. The descendant of Pa Jacob Akinwole Talabi of Ishara Remo brought this to bear as all members of the family came together for merriment and to build stronger bonds. OGTV People and Event Crew was present at the event held at Ishara Remo.
Family plays an important role in socialization process and passing on cultural and ethical norms across generations. Family offers unconditional love, sense of belonging, support and security. It is crucial for personal development and well-being. The realization of this was the reason for this gathering of Pa Jacob Akinwole Talabi descendants.
We are here to celebrate ourselves. We are here to celebrate our father and those of us that has gone before now.
Speaking on the family's vision themed Our Time, Our Generation, Olumade Talabi said the doctrine of the reunion will be sustained in the family for future generations to emulate.
This is a vision that I've started by our forefathers. What we are doing right now is to build on that legacy, to empower our family first. And in doing so, we've created what we call family wealth, where every member of Pa Jacob Akinwole Talabi's family descendant have inheritance in that money. Let us learn from what our forefathers have said, that you must be honest, you must work hard, and God will sustain your hard work by making you who you are.
Otumba Anuoluwa Talabi spoke briefly on the family history and background.
What we are doing here now is we are bringing all the Talabi family from the generation of Jacob Akinwole Talabi. That's my granddad. His own dad is called Amos Adebanjo Talabi. Will then, until now, is probably known as Anowobi Eleda. So, bringing everybody under one umbrella will definitely foster a good relationship and bring unity among all of us.
Family members and friends applauded the get-together by the Pa Jacob Akinwole Talabi descendants with the attestation that it will further strengthen the family bonds.
He died when we were all growing up, so that he could be remembered today is something I am personally delighted about. We couldn't say thank you to him, but our people can gather like this company of people to remember him is a very worthwhile thing.
Brought about all, both children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren. He brought every one of us together under one umbrella, which will at least it emanates the love between every one of us.
I've seen a lot of people I've not seen in a while, so I'm really excited that I want this to continue.
At the gala night, the popular gospel artist Lanre Tariba, popularly called Atorishe, was on stand to entertain guests.
so much colors. That's talking about Zainab and her sweetheart Abdulbaki's union. OGTV People and Event Crew has a blue-to-blue account of the wedding ceremony of Mr. and Mrs. Abdusalam, the beautiful beginning with their vibrant Yoruba traditional engagement.
With an explosion of color and joy, Zainab and her sweetheart Abdulbaki created a wedding celebration that was nothing short of magical and a true testament to love, culture, and the promise of a lifetime together. What began as the innocent, carefree bond of young love transformed into something deeper and stronger over the years. From the university campus to building a life together, their journey was one of the shared dreams and unwavering devotion. The couple's vibrant Yoruba traditional engagement ceremony marked the first official step in their wedding celebrations. Surrounded by the families and friends, Zainab and Abdulbaki joyfully jumped the broom in a colorful display of culture and tradition. Following the Yoruba traditional engagement, the couple took another significant step in their journey by sealing their love with a beautiful Muslim nikah ceremony held with an intimate gathering of family and friends. The nikah was a moment of solemn vows and the all-important Islamic rite of tying the marriage knot. The Mufasir of Egbaland, Alhaji Abdulwahab Amolegbe, reminded them that with love, patience, and support, they will triumph over whatever challenges that comes their way. Families with joy and encouragement wished the couple nothing but happiness in their new life together, knowing that their bond would only grow stronger through shared experiences and the support of one another.
Like the husband to be patient, they are brought up from different homes, so they have different upbringing. So he needs to be patient with her to understand that very well, so that they can build their home peacefully.
And this journey will be a great journey for them. It will be a joyful for them. By the special grace of God, God will guide them throughout of their life.
They should have their faith in God, Almighty Allah, and there should be perseverance and use their wisdom in everything they are doing. We should not allow the third party to come in between them.
So happy for taking in my wife. I'm so happy. My advice for the groom is to be patient and understanding. For the wife, to be patient and understanding. And they should make themselves one.
I am particularly happy for them because I've seen the traces and I can look back and see where they are coming from, and I can look forward to, inshallah, to very, very fruitful and glorious marriage.
The newlyweds, now Mr. and Mrs. Abdusalam, are ready to face the world as partners.
Many things we've been through, the most beautiful things, the most terrible things, but either ways, alhamdulillah, it's been a journey that has been very eye-opening. It's been an experience that will humble you and make you realize that love is a beautiful thing.
The beginning of a new thing, of an amazing thing, of a rare thing.
To the newest couple in town, Zainab and on Abdul-Baki. Yes, to enlighten with love, laughter, and unforgettable moments.
And that was a celebration, very beautiful. We say congratulations to the couple. She was a pillar and a strong woman of faith who has made indelible marks on the sands of time. Chief Mrs. Victoria Debinkwe Adenoga ne Awobona has gone to meet her creator at the ripe age of 98. People and Event School was at Idode Methodist Church, Agoiwe, Ogun State, where a befitting burial was given to her.
A life well lived usually calls for celebration, even if it is always painful to lose loved ones. The funeral mass started with a procession of remains of Mama. Officiating ministers are children and grandchildren. The Diocese Bishop of Ijebu, Right Reverend Solomon Adegbite, preached about the ephemerality of human life, said Mama's funeral is a celebration of life well spent, as she lived a life worthy of emulation.
Stood and wash the feet of his subordinates is a great lesson in humility. Signs of usefulness greatly manifested in her.
For the children and extended family of late Mrs. Adebinkwe Adenuga, the matriarch of the Awobona and Adenuga family, the first Iyalaje of Agoiwe, and also the first Iyaijo of Methodist Church, which only way to celebrate her sterling qualities while alive is to accord her a befitting funeral and Thanksgiving service. And this was not below expectations of all who came to pay their last respect. Ma's remains were laid to rest at a residence in Agoiwe with mixed biblical dust-to-dust rites.
I feel good because she lived a fulfilled life. She lived a good life and a good old age. Of course, she outlived all her peers to the glory of God. And the other side is, no matter how old your parents are or whoever you're close to, you don't want them to go.
A kind-hearted woman, a very good woman that loves everybody, both insider and outsider. She doesn't discriminate between, okay, you are not from my family. No, she embraced everybody.
The children described her as a very loving and caring woman, whose legacy is a testament to their strength.
I feel sad that she just leave us like that. Even though she got to the age of 98, it wasn't enough. I was hoping that mommy was going to add like 4 or 5 additional 10 years to it so that I can do more than what I've done so far.
Mommy accepted me as a son. Like she never for once, received me as a son-in-law. Mommy usually calls. Mommy will call you like every day. And then the first thing, she's a prayerful woman.
Iyalaje was a good mother, a philanthropist, a good Christian, a pillar of support for many people, not only family members, but for residents and even the in-laws. She will never treat you like an in-law. Once you stepped into the family, she will adopt you as the son of the family. She will be missed by all.
According to the grandchildren and family members, Mama was a great friend and she loved everyone accordingly.
She took everybody as her own. Everybody was like a child to her. So
even though she's not here anymore, it's something I'm going to miss. It's something that I'm going to feel deeply. Not seeing her sitting on the balcony anymore. But
thank you for everything. I would say, look at what you've left behind. Look at your legacy. Look at your children. Look at your grandchildren. We are all growing up. We're all doing well.
In my life, Mommy, she's like a gardener that tended me like a tender plant that gave me good life. She saw me growing with joy, putting a lot of revenue, finances, all my education.
Chief Mrs. Victoria Adenuga died at the age of 98 years and is survived by children, grandchildren, and siblings.
May the soul of Mama rest on. That will be all for today. Thanks for watching People and Event. Make it a date with us next week. Bye for now.
Let's get this party started, oh yeah. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. This station don't be frustrated, oh yeah. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. If there's anything you want to know, let me know, make I let you know. Cause if you don't ask, you never know. And I don't want it to be like so. Now I'm gonna show you a thing or two. Among all the things that I fit to do. Let's get this party started, oh yeah. Let's get
That was People and Events, and I'm sure you enjoyed every bit of the package. We shall now serve you weather forecast for Monday.